And we are live, everybody. Welcome to OddsShopper Live. I am Josh Engleman here to break it all down, dropping toothpicks everywhere for you guys today, Friday, August 2nd. Be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, all that good stuff. Nice to see everybody here. We need to hunt down some home runs, because yesterday didn't work out the way that we wanted it to. We did not get one right. We got wrecked on PrizePicks. Everything we touched yesterday turned to a giant steaming pile of shit. Yeah, that happened. Sorry, guys. I'm getting logged in on FanDuel right now. We are going to find ourselves 3 home runs to start the day. David Ferguson, happy early birthday. Vince, good morning. David, Brett Hunter, Joseph Ramirez, Brett Hunter. The code is no longer valid. It expired about an hour ago. It was only valid for 24 hours. All righty. Let's start by just checking to see if OddsShopper has anything near the top. It does not. So now we need to hunt down some value. What do we have? Yordan Alvarez at plus 300. Christopher Morel at plus 420. These are 2 spots that I see immediately. Let's get the iPhone pulled up. And let us get... I think we're going to take Yordan as the first one. That's going to be a lot more likely to hit than any of the other idiots we've gotten. All right, there we go. iPhone mirroring is on. So let's look at Yordan Alvarez for today. So Alvarez taking on Shane Baz. Baz, not really any major problems to righties. Luckily, Yordan Alvarez hits from the left side. 357x ISO over the last year and a half against lefties with this profile. And Shane Baz has a 254x ISO. I don't know how high this line actually opened, but Yordan Alvarez is 1,000,000% going into this bet. And it's going to win. I'm very confident. Yordan Alvarez is going yard today. Yordan Alvarez, the home run, plus 300. First play, locked and loaded. Stephen Leibowitz, when I saw Jose Ramirez homer yesterday, my immediate thought was, shit, I wish I would have picked that. All right, so we got our first one in. Yordan could not be easier for today. There's a lot of value out there right now. Tampa Bay in particular is showing quite a bit of it. Now, Tampa Bay's got Kikuchi on the opposite side. Kikuchi does give up power. He absolutely does. So you've got Alex Jackson at plus 830. That's probably going to be a little bit higher than we want to go to today. We probably didn't need to do a round robin on a 5-gamer. But what are you going to do? We did it anyway. So I kind of like getting one from both sides of this game, because I kind of like the Tampa Bay side. All right, Jose Siri is plus 560. 228x ISO, only 185 plate appearances against lefties. But I think Siri looks good. Christopher Morel, 269x ISO, looks good. He's plus 420. Curtis Mead, not enough power. I'm going to go Chris Morel. 269 X ISO over 189 plate appearances to lefties. No surprises there. He's been very hit unlucky. His xWOBAs should be way higher. He has 11 home runs in 189 plate appearances. 178 X ISO against, or for Kikuchi against 178 X ISO against righties for Kikuchi. We're grabbing Christopher Morel. That's 2. And now we need a third. So chat, hit me with some thoughts that you guys have on potential options. We've got 2. Vladdy homers all the time in Yankee Stadium. Yeah, he's plus 440, but I don't see the value there. Best line out there is at BetMGM at plus 550. I still don't even like it there. Judge, Trevor Larnach. All right, let's look at Larnach. I don't have any value on Larnach at plus 500. I can't imagine I have any value on Judge with the even money. 210 at BetMGM. Machado or Bogarts versus Gomber. All right, now that's one I think we could probably get behind. Although I have value on Profar, Steven, so maybe we take a look there. Oh, I have massive value on Manny Machado. 210x ISO, 193 to righties. I'm just grabbing the value on Machado at plus 400 right now. Assuming I can. Yeah, that's a great shout, Steven. There we go. 3 picks are in. Round robin and a lot better than it looked yesterday, if we want to be honest. Plus 300 for Alvarez, plus 420 for Christopher Morel, plus 400 for Manny Machado. This is a much lower payout than we normally get. But this one, still worth it. Why? This should be $70. Why is this not letting me? Oh, it's because of the... I didn't realize we had 2 from the same game. I think I'm going to drop Alvarez. I am. I'm going to drop the Alvarez home run. I don't want that SGP here. So we're going to find one more dude. We have Morel, Machado. Maybe we can find another M name. Maybe that could be fun. I have major value on Adley Rutschman at plus 680. Carrasco on the hill. Rutschman hitting from the left side. A little bit more power from the left, from him hitting from the left against righties. 160 X ISO. 194 allowed to Carrasco. Yeah, we're taking Adley Rutschman. We fixed it. We got where we needed to be. Adley Rutschman, because I have big time positive value on Rutschman, just as much as I have on Machado. So let's get Rutschman in at 680. That will really improve all of the payouts on the round robin. So now we're looking a little bit better. There we go. 2K on the 2 round robins, 2K on the 3-legger. Let's get it in. And now let's bet them straight. 50 to Christopher Morel, 50 to Manny Machado, 50 to Adley Rutschman. Let's get it going. There we go, baby. 3-leg round robin is in for today. Manny Machado, Adley Rutschman, Christopher Morel. That is how we win some money for some long balls. Hit that like button if you haven't done it yet. Subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff. Let's hit up the pick'em sites and let's see what we have available to start off the day. Pretty thin. Pretty thin. Pick 6, Betr, Sleeper, Underdog, Dabble. Top 5 are all 5 different sites. Judge and Ohtani just don't have good value for me. I don't like those lines. I'd be more likely to bet them not to homer and parlay the two of them together. If I could. Okay, so we need to find some value here, guys. All right, we can probably get to something here on Sleeper. Frankie Montas, Eric Fede, both. We're going to go less than on their strikeout props. So let's bring up Sleeper. So it'd be Montas under 4.5 strikeouts against Washington. Let's take a look at it. So Washington, not a team that strikes out all that frequently. Montas, not that big of a strikeout guy. League average against righties, way below against lefties. I have no problem at all with the Frankie Montas line. So if we grab Montas less, the next one is Eric Fede. Strikeouts for Fede against the Cubs. So that game starts in 2 hours as well. So that'll be interesting to get to. Fede, 20% K rate this year against lefties, 23 against righties. Not all that interesting. How are the Cubs striking out against righties? Active roster for the Cubs against right-handed pitchers. They're 13th. How about at home? Active roster at home. They're 10th. All right. Average strikeout matchup across the board. We're going to grab them both. I'm going to grab this second line as well. And we're going to get Eric Fede under 5.5 strikeouts. So that's 2 plays from Sleeper. I think we could probably get Kikuchi. Now, Kikuchi is under 6.5 strikeouts. I'll be honest. This one scares me a little bit. But Houston doesn't K. Or sorry, Tampa Bay does K. And I don't know why I was flipping that in my head. They're third in right-handed or left-handed strikeout rate on the league or on the year. I can't talk today. It's been a long week. What site am I using to see all the stats? It's either Add More Funds or Fangraphs, YK. But here you can see lefty active roster strikeout rate for Tampa, third in the league. This is a really nice spot. Why? Like, I don't think we could take the Kikuchi side. I like his strikeout upside too much here. Aaron Judge not to homer. We got a lot of questions about this. Gausman on the hill doesn't give up as much power to righties. Obviously, Judge is easy to. We're going against Judge. That's going to be the third play for today. Aaron Judge to not homer. All right, give me 1 second. Got to load up some Skrizzle into Sleeper since I have not been playing there all that frequently. Oh. I think I have to send Sleeper a copy of my ID first. At which point I'm going to have to stop. And I'm going to enter this Sleeper card in the future after this show, and I will post it to my Twitter account. I need to take a picture of my ID before I put that deposit in. So that'll have to happen in the future. What about Davis Martin under Ks? Under 3.5 for Martin, taking on Minnesota. I mean, it's not bad. Minnesota doesn't strike out all that frequently. That's helpful. I kind of like the Martin side there too, Joseph. I think you could probably grab Montas, Fede, Judge, I'm going to build this out. Let's see. Sleeper, Montas, Fede, Martin. Where'd that Judge line go? I mean, those three right there, Montas, Fede, Martin. It's not bad. It's plus 4% EV. That's what you want to take right there. Using the optimizer from OddsShopper, you add Montas, Fede, Davis Martin right now. 4.6x payout, 4% expected value, and it wins 22% of the time. It's right there for you guys. The value is easy to see. Let's see if there's anything else sitting out there. PrizePicks. This might get a little bleak. You get Joe Ryan, Seager. If I just take the top plays on PrizePicks right now, top 4 don't get you where you need to be. 5 gets you to neutral. 6th play gets you barely over the line. So PrizePicks doesn't look like it's having a ton of exceptional value. Underdog, I didn't really see anything. Oh, they have a little bit more. Santander, Rutschman, Ketel Marte. Those 3 are plus 7 EV right now. If you add Brian Reynolds, it negates it. If you add Corey Seager, you get back up to 8. Top 3 plays on Underdog right now. If Santander, no. Rutschman, no. Ketel Marte, no. You can get plus 7 EV on Underdog. That's not so bad. Let's take a look at it. Now, obviously, this runs face first into our homer bet. Santander, Rutschman. Oh, yeah, same team. God, I could take Oh, that's perfect. If I take Rutschman out and add Reynolds in, I'm still at 6%. Perfect. We get Marte and we get Reynolds. That's what we're looking for. All 3 of those lines, if all 3 hit, that's 6 X's. That looks good. I'm going to lock this one in. I'll get you guys this card in a second. Got to hit all 3 to win, though. That's never the fun part. All right. Let's hope for the best here. Do we have any MLB free squares that we could add to it? Josh Allen passing yards, Kyler Murray passing yards. These are all not helpful. So we don't have any fun lines to grab. So we're going to grab all 3. Bang. Underdog card. Oh, we're doing this again? Depends on the day, but there are times where it just doesn't think that I live where I live. So weird. There we go. Link is done. Underdog. Boop. If you guys want to tail it along. By the way, follow me on Pickett, guys. If you want my results, I've linked up everything on Pickett. I think I have one more site to go. All my sportsbook activity, all of my Pick'em site activity will all be tracked on Pickett. So if you ever have any other questions, at Josh Engleman on Pickett is the easiest way to find me. I think we might be plumb out of value right now. Maybe we could take a look. Is there any sportsbook value out there? Brandon Fatt, less than 5.5 strikeouts is an OddsShopper rating of 5 right now, which means we want to check and see what the strikeout props look like. So let's say minimum 4, 6 hours before we start. And we want strikeout props. How have they been? 8% ROI on the 76 that have been recommended. We don't get a lot of value, but when we do, it looks pretty good. 4% expected value. I'm not going to put a ton on this, but I think a quarter unit on Brandon Pfaadt's strikeout prop, based on where that line is right now, is a good bet, and I'm going to take it. No reason to pass up a little bit of value like that. So if you are on FanDuel, please go ahead and find yourself some Brandon Pfaadt. And if you're not on FanDuel, why aren't you? They don't charge you tax to play. I'm just getting logged back into FanDuel. The only problem with all of this is that I get logged out so easily. And it's incredibly frustrating. I'm constantly having to like bounce back and forth into my stuff. And it takes forever. It's not as efficient as you would think it would be. All right. So let me get the Brandon Pfaadt bet in because I don't want to miss that line moving. PFA. Brandon Pfaadt under 5.5 strikeouts. Is that plus 104? Perfect. And quarter unit. So minimal bet, but value's value. Steven, DraftKings. If you search for it, you'll find it. All right, we don't really have much other value out there right now, guys. But we're going to have a lot more of this type of stuff coming up in the near future. Get ready, buckle up. If you like seeing me do sports betting stuff and pick'em site stuff, it's kind of going to be a lot of what I'm doing in the near future. This is the future for me. You guys are going to get a lot out of it. Make sure you're following me on Pick'em. Pickit, Pikkit, for all of what you want out of me. Also, sign up for OddsShopper. Guys, you can see it right here, OddsShopper.com. If you click Join OddsShopper, you see exactly what you can get. $19.95 for a week, $59.95 for a month. EV bets, optimizers, real-time data, EV parlays, conversion tools, Discord, and more. It is all here right for you. Could you use that Brandon Pfaadt bet on Betr? If the line's better, then yeah. Ooh. Big time thunder and lightning outside right now. Is Brandon Pfaadt hanging around? That's not how you spell it. Not showing up in OddsShopper right now for any sort of value. Guys, that's going to do it for today. We'll be back on Monday, and we're going to do it really big on Monday. We're going to do a giveaway potentially, so get ready for that. But let's pick up what we're looking for right here. The win for Underdog, and most importantly, the win on a 3 home run round robin. Guys, enjoy your weekend. I hope you have a blast. We're back on Monday, and we're turning it up a notch. We'll talk to you later.